Close your eyes and ground yourself in this present moment. Take a deep breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling out of your mouth. Whether sitting up or laying down, notice the weight of your body and whatever it's up against. Recognize where the fabric of your clothes may be rubbing up against your skin. Take another deep breath. This time, making your exhale audible. Giving it sound stimulates your vagus nerve. Your vagus nerve is the longest nerve in your body. The more you activate it, the quicker you're able to relax after experiencing stress. So if it's comfortable to you, continue exhaling audibly for a few breaths. Relax your shoulders and loosen your jaw. I want you to ask yourself at this moment, how do I feel about teaching this school year? Give your thoughts permission to go wherever they lead without judgment or course correction. As you're noticing your feelings there, I want you to ask yourself another question. What do I need to ensure that I remain rooted in my purpose without experiencing burnout? Again, notice your feelings there. I want you to travel with me into the future. The students have returned to the building. You've managed to override most of the anxiety that comes with a new year, and you're in your flow. Envision that it's morning time, shortly before your students arrive, and you're feeling good. While seated at your desk, or maybe even before you left the house, you took a moment to check in with yourself. You made a list of things you're grateful for. In this moment, envision some of the things that you wrote down. Was there a person that made it onto your list? A kind gesture? Maybe you were grateful for your own capacity and the way you've managed to handle the week. During this self-check, you also noted how you were feeling, and you know what you need to do this weekend. Not in preparation for the next work week, but for you, your body, and the sake of your wellness. How will you spend the weekend pouring back into yourself? What small acts have you routinized to make sure you remain a priority throughout the school year? What activities and conversations will you engage in to refuel yourself? What activities and conversations will you refrain from to avoid being depleted? In your mind's eye, recall a time when a student, parent, or colleague said something that rubbed you the wrong way. Now imagine this happens again, just before your class is about to start. You've been here before. You know that curveballs are a part of the territory. In this moment, choose how you'll respond. How much energy are you willing to give this interaction? How much mental space does this take up? And how will you recenter before class begins? Is there a phrase you can tell yourself as a reminder to choose grace and ease? Because again, you've been here before. You know to expect curveballs. So you take a deep breath. You remember that when things begin to spiral, your breath is something you're capable of controlling. You remember what it means to be the regulatory nervous system within the space you hold for your students. So you model what it looks like to regain your footing. It doesn't matter if it looks especially graceful because you are human, despite the standards and expectations placed on you that may suggest otherwise. You tell yourself that a bad interaction will not make for a bad day. So you recommit to showing up as your best self for your students, but you acknowledge that you showed up for yourself first. And there's joy in that. Sit with that feeling. Celebrate yourself, even if only for a brief moment. Tuck that sensation into your time travel fanny pack because you're about to return to where you began. What do you want to bring back with you? What parts of yourself do you want to hold close as you move throughout your day? Gently, slowly, deep breath. When you're ready, open your eyes. Welcome back to the school year. In this moment, I celebrate you for leading a classroom and being good to yourself, for knowing that those two things don't have to be mutually exclusive. Congrats on teaching while remaining well. May you enjoy whatever is left of your day, because you deserve that and then some.